Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths, you done everything for these narcissists that are involved in your life, right? And the thing is they didn't value your presence. They didn't value you when they had you. They knew what you were worth. Of course they knew what you were worth, because that's the reason why they love bombed you to the extent that they love bombed you. They knew what you were worth. But you see, as time progresses, that fades. And they start to forget about all of, your wonderful attributes and your positive qualities, right? And their reasons for actually apprehending you and trying to draw you out in the first place, right? That starts to go on the back burner. That starts to fade, right? And they value your presence less and less. And the more you're around them, it becomes non-existent, where they barely value you at all, and they're devaluing you, and they're taking you for granted, and all of this stuff, right? And that's why, it's really all the power is really in your hands, you see. All of the power is really in your hands, because however the relationship ends, it doesn't really matter. Once you replace your presence in the life of the narcissist with your absence, this is when they'll start to realize, you see. They'll start to realize when they don't have you around anymore. They don't have that supportive structure, that supportive network. They don't have, your intellect and your mindset supporting them and comforting them, right? This is when they'll feel your absence, right? And absence actually makes the heart grow fonder. So you have to understand, between time and space that you have between yourself and this narcissist that was involved in your life, that's when you get your power back. That's when they begin to revalue you. That's when they begin to re-idolize you. That's when they realize what they've lost, right? And it's not from a perspective, because I know in the comment section people don't grasp, not everyone, but some people say, oh, narcissists don't care, they're with the new supply, this, that, the other. What I'm saying is, when they re-idolize you and revalue you, it's from a perspective of them feeling sorry for themselves, because they no longer have access to all of your wonderful qualities and traits that you possess, right? So they feel sorry for themselves. So it's a self-absorbed regret. It's a self-absorbed remorse. It's them feeling sorry for themselves and, oh, woe to me, that kind of perspective. It's not an actual heartfelt, regretful, oh, I shouldn't have treated them like that, this, that, the other. No, it's them feeling sorry for themselves that they're without you now, and they're having to deal in life. They're going to have to go through life without you helping them the way that you did, right? That's basically what it comes down to, you see. So gift them with your absence, gift them with your absence. Let them face life without, you picking up the pieces, you helping them, etc. Gift them with your absence. Absence is one of the most powerful things, you see. I wouldn't advise you to do this to someone who's not deserving of it. If you give someone silent treatment, or that just a regular person, it's abusive, right? But when it comes to doing it to a narcissist involved in your life, it's very much necessary to actually behave in this way towards them, because this is the only way that they register the information. You could have long discussions, you could pour your heart out to them. They will never reciprocate. They won't register it. You see, that's just the nature of the narcissist. They won't reciprocate. They won't register the information that you're trying to deliver, right? But once you actually just show them with action and take yourself out of the equation, right? Even if they've discarded you or reverse discarded you, by you just letting them get on with it and you taking yourself out of the equation, not fighting for their attention, not trying to get them back in your life, as soon as you can come to that realization that you don't need to pursue down that path, that's when this comes into effect, right? Up until then, if you are pursuing after them, if you are trying to converse with them, if you are trying to communicate with them, they won't realize what they've lost. So you need to see that you know, it's only through your absence are they truly going to reciprocate and register exactly what it is they've lost and fill your absence, by you not giving them your presence any longer. If you want to stay informed on topics like these, subscribe to the channel. Remember, if you want to shed some light on a personal situation, book a one-to-one session. I do all countries and time zones. The link's in the description box below. It's the most powerful thing you can do is just gift them with your absence. It's what you need to do. They didn't appreciate you. They didn't appreciate you. They wanted to put you down. They didn't want to value you. They wanted to forget about the reasons why they even got involved in the relationship with you in the first place. All of that comes back to the surface. They'll remember the reason why they chose you. They'll remember the reason why they tried to draw you out. They'll remember the reason why they love bombed you the way they did. They'll have a real contrast to deal with when they start starting new relationships with new suppliers and stuff like that. These narcissists that are involved in your life will realize very quickly, once they integrate into these new relationships, that it's not to the same level as what you used to offer. They'll realize this very quickly, and they learn through your absence. This is just the way of the narcissist, by you not talking to them, by you not reaching out to them, leaving them to just get on with their lives, make their mistakes, let them just get on with it. You're not picking up the pieces of their life. This is when they really realize what they've lost, and it's not cruel that you're doing this to them. I don't want you to feel bad or guilty. I know these people were close to you, or a companion, or you felt like but honestly, they're not worthy of nothing. They're not worthy of you having a heartfelt moment about them. You need to really disconnect emotionally, spiritually, physically, everything from these creatures. They're honestly really messed up in the head. You can't have heartfelt moments. Like, I don't want you to start reflecting back and thinking of things that you may have done wrong or things of that nature, because that often happens to victims of narcissistic abuse. Because you're empaths, you've got such a big heart that things further down the line you'll feel guilty over, especially if you were the one that cut the narcissist off. These things often you'll feel remorseful and stuff like that. I don't want you to get caught in the bind or caught in the trap of feeling bad and then reaching back out, because you have to understand that if you get involved in a relationship again with these narcissists in your life, they're going to plot revenge. They're going to want revenge. I'm just warning you that you may, even if you were the one that cut them off, like further down the line, you may feel remorse and guilt. That's not to say, even with that being said, like, even if you were the one that was discarded or reverse discarded, you can often still feel guilty for things that you did or you didn't do. And you honestly don't let your mind need to go there. You don't need to feel guilty about you being absent in their life. It's actually a power move. This is a real power move, This gets your power back, and do it for yourself as well. You're doing this for yourself. You're doing this so you get closure. You're doing this so you develop and you get stronger and you become more resilient. You're doing this as much as yourself. You're not just doing it to hurt them or anything like that. You're actually doing this for your own self. I should have probably said that earlier on in the video. You are actually doing this for your own self, for you to heal, for you to get better, for you to improve. You need this time and space away from them for your own benefit, as much as it's going to make them come to a realization and feel your absence tremendously. This is actually going to help you in your healing journey by being away from them, by not having them call your phone, by you not calling their phone, by you not having contact. This is the only way that it's going to, for you to get on the right path. You need the absence, you need the silence, you need the absence, you need this. Now, it may be a struggle at first, but you'll get used to it, You'll get used to it. You honestly don't need them calling up your phone every day. You honestly don't need them in contact with you every day. And, they didn't appreciate your presence. So let them deal with your absence. So anyway, thanks for listening today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you want to donate, you don't have to, but if you'd like to support the channel, you can. Links in the description box below. For more narcissism-based content, check out our other channel, links in the description box. Please visit the forums. One of them is Tips to Heal, and I'd love to find out what helps you on your journey. Please book a healing session with me if you need advice or some light shed on your situation. The Empath Monthly group meeting is coming up at the end of the month. Limited space is available. There's a WhatsApp group for survivors to stay in touch. I'm also doing email consultations if you need a plan of action. The links for all I've mentioned are in the description box below. If you'd like to know more about God or the universe sending someone your way, click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.